Hello, hello. Oh. There you are, Dr. Fish. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi, Mel. Yeah, I slept all day. Oh my gosh, 135 stream straight. Thank you so much, Mango. Thank you. Wait a second. Where are you licking balls? What's going on? We're not in that section of Wikipedia yet. Hi, 200 ponies. Hi, Mel. Hi, Pax. Hi, Mango. Hi, Jinkator. Hi, 200 ponies. Hi, Duro. You in your game chair, drinking game water, watching game streams? Yeah, I got water. Hi, Toaster. Hi. Alright, you guys. Let's dig into the mystery of the Lost Wiki. So this game is about a conspiracy. Wait, let me fix my tits. I'm not dodging the burgers today. There we go. Yeah, this is about Wikipedia, wiki website in the 90s in Eastern Europe. I don't know. Did you take the glasses off on purpose, or did you mean to put them on? 200 ponies. Ooh. I could put them on if you want. But, I don't know if Chernobyl's involved in this, or if I'm just being stereotypical, but we'll find out. Because I am quite toxic, so, I do enjoy myself some Chernobyl content. Let me know if the audio is okay. Enter your credentials. Okay, that was easy. Hi, Souffle! Happy birthday! Or if it's not your birthday anymore, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great stream today. Okie dokie. Let me know, is the audio okay, or should I turn it up? I think it's okay based on what I'm looking at, but we'll find out. Alright. Mail, lysenko.v at kozlovska.local. Potential job in Kozlovka. I've been saying Kozlovska. Potential job in Kozlovka. I've read your... Should I do an Eastern European accent? No, I don't think I can. I've read your articles, and I think you can notice what others miss. You're thorough, and more importantly, careful. That's what I need. I've granted you limited access to the database. It holds more than enough, if you know where to look. Attachments. Database instructions.doc. 200 ponies. 200 ponies. I can refund you for the last toggle, so that you... I think you accidentally took the glasses off, and I feel bad. Here. Don't worry. Rixie's on the case. Beaker taught me everything I know. You got lots of points. Are you sure? Okay. If it'll save some time, but I will be willing to refund you if you wanted. Okay. Oh, instructions. Use the hyperlinks to navigate around the database. 2. Drag the right words onto the report. Oh, banana! Thank you, Mingo. Wow, you're promoting other fruits. That's very nice of you. No worries, 200 ponies. Don't need to apologize. When you are satisfied with your conclusion, submit the findings to me. I will review them. That kind of reminds me of Hypnospace Outlaw. Have you ever seen the meme that's like guy who's only ever watched Boss Baby watching another movie? This is kind of giving me Boss Baby vibes. This kind of giving me Hypnospace Outlaw vibes. All right. So let's see. So use hyperlinks to navigate. Drag the right words into the report. When you're satisfied with your conclusion, submit the findings to me. In the mail, press the attachment file you would like to view. Hold and drag to move. Scroll to zoom. Speaking of scroll, I finally ordered a new mouse. I got the same brand, but the one that I had that broke had a bunch of number buttons on the side, but I never used them, so I got the cheaper one that doesn't have those. I saved myself like 10 bucks. Alright. Hold and drag to move, scroll to zoom. Alternatively, use the plus and minus buttons. Okay. Hey, even if I didn't have a scroll, I'd be able to play this. Hi, Rihanna. How you doing? Hello. All right. Oh. I'll see if I can read this. Oh my gosh. I already forgot. Ooh, If I bet you if Yarmak was here, he would be able to read it. Acopia Pia. Acopia Pia? Ooh, I used to be able to read this, you guys. Elective. Elective? Maybe? I forget what this is. Yeah, anyways, I give up. Alright. Alright, so we got mail. We got mail. We've got attachments. We've got, oh, the database. We've got no images available. We've got redacted bypass. Enter your system code followed by the local area code. Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll deal with that later. And we've got report. Okay. All right, so this, I like the clicky sounds. I like them. Blank is a quiet town in Zarnava. It is beside the Blank, a vibrant woodland with a very distinct ecosystem. At the heart of the forest, a tall tree stands proud that locals refer to as the Blank. The tree itself has a thriving Blank business, one which boasts bountiful harvests and provides food sustainability. All right, Kozlovka. Kozlovka is a small town located in the eastern region of Zarnava. Kozlovka. It is nestled at the edge of the Bieloweza forest. Easy so far. Hi, JFF. Hello. How you doing? All right, let's see. At the heart of the forest, a tall tree stands proud. The locals refer to as Blank. Okay, the town boasts its agricultural achievements with incredibly fertile soil. It would be a probably algaculture business, right? Kozlovka was founded in 1887 and survived significant challenges, including German occupation during World War II and the later Soviet influence. Here's a picture. We could just kind of look at it, but... Alright. I don't see anything about the tree. Oh, Kozlovka. Okay. Let's go to the forest. Bieloweza forest. I wish I could read this, you guys. I wish I'd studied up on my Russian so I could... Wait a second. This, I don't know what... I don't recognize this character. Anyways. Oh, oh, this is a different font. Okay. It's Bielowezha. That's what it says. Bielowezha. Yeah, okay. Bielowezha is located next to the town of Kozlovka. Known for its distinctive natural features, it is home to an ancient tree, the Dragon Oak. There we go. Easy, submit. Kozlovka is a quiet town in Zarnava. It is beside the Bieloweza forest, a vibrant woodland with a very distinct ecosystem. At the heart of the forest, a tall tree stands proud, that locals refer to as the Dragon Oak. The town itself has a thriving agriculture business, one which boasts bountiful harvests and provides food sustainability. Hello. Okay. Hello, bot. Wow, you didn't get fucking auto. Oh, you're getting smarter. You're getting smart. The bots are getting smarter, you guys. Very cool. All right, anyways. Enjoy your band, bot. Anyways, I cannot help you with pronunciation today, nah. Oh, that's okay, 200 ponies. You've done so much for me. It's okay. Can I get translation? Can I get pronunciations if I subscribe to 200 ponies premium translation service pronunciation service? Yeah, Jake, bug that bot. Need more than this. You found something, but not enough. If you want to keep going, you'll need to understand where this place began. Look for patterns and connections. The flowchart is a tool, not a solution. Follow the threads, not the labels. Gotcha. Alright, so this is our next one. Engraved on the tree, there are two runes. The top being blank and the bottom being blank. The top being Nanokure and the bottom being Rixibra. Anyways. The locals clearly hold spiritual beliefs tied to the forest. These beliefs are not unfounded, for there are colonies of blank around the tree. The fungus is likely the cause of the town's agricultural success. Alright, so let's keep reading this. Known for its distinctive natural features... Oh, yeah, I read that. The Dragon Oak, which is believed to be over 1,000 years old. It is also home to a unique and rare fungus, symbiotic ergot. That's probably the colonies. Alright. Let's go to the Drake and Oak. The Drake and Oak. Quercus drakensis. Drake and Oak is a rare and an ancient tree in the Białowieża forest. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but whatever. Białowieża. It's probably pronounced Białowieża. Białowieża forest. The carving on the trunk was said to be a pagan tradition to honor the agricultural season. It is protected by the Cernavian government in 1991 after establishing their independence. The tree is the primary host of the fungus symbiotic ergot. Let's take a look. Okie dokie. So they've got this cross thing and we've got this thing here. And I guess this is the fungus down here. Okay. Luckily, I don't have any fungus down there. But I've seen cases. Anyways. Let's take a look at the symbiotic ergot. Alright. Claviceps symbiotica, symbiotic ergot, I'm pronouncing it wrong, probably ergot, is a unique fungus in the Białowieża forest that relies on a symbiotic relationship with their plant host, the Drake and Oak. The fungus, known to cause extraordinary fertility, is known to cause extraordinary fertility of the surrounding land. Oh, okay. So then what I said about having fungus down there, it could serve a purpose. Dr. Kazimierz Trovsky was the leading expert in the symbiotic ergot. Though uncommon, it can also be used as a medicinal herb. Alright, so we did the forest, the Drake and Oak. Let's check out this guy. Dr. Kazimierz Trovsky. Oh my god, did you catch me, Lord Umbra? How you doing? Hello, hello. This article has been modified. This article has been vandalized, you guys. Excuse me. Vandalized, I say. You didn't catch me on. It's okay. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Thank you for sending that cat picture before. That was so cute. Alright. Dr. Kazimierz Trovsky is a Russian mycologist who specializes in the study of rare fungi. He moved to Zarnava and dedicated most of his 30-year career studying the symbiotic ergot. He was invited to Kozlovka as part of the Modern Farming Initiative, primarily searching the ecosystem of the Białowieża forest. Alright, let's go to Modern Farming Initiative. The Modern Farming Initiative. And this is where I attempt to read it again, even though I clearly don't know. Initiativa po vitiu. Kya, I'm late, said Blue-Chan with the toast between her teeth. Kya, I'm gonna miss seeing Senpai during homeroom. Ooh. Hello, Blue on Blue. It's okay, we basically just got started. Alright, so may I'm trying, for some reason I'm trying to read this even though I can't. Alright, let's just, what are we doing? So we have to go through the wiki, which is over here. And we have to fill in the words to the report. So we're looking for, there's 2 runes on this, there's this like freaky tree. This freaky tree. We have to find out what these runes represent. The top one and the bottom one. Yeah. That's basically what we're looking now. So we were looking at this guy's page. Yeah. So then we went to the Farming Initiative. The Modern Farming Initiative was proposed by Mayor Jan. Is it Jan? I think it's... Is it Jan or John? I think it's Jan. Jan Drag... If his name is here, then I could pronounce it, but... Anyways. Dragunov in 1991 to revise Kalavka's agricultural practices. It was approved by the Cernavian government after achieving independence in the same year. The proposal involved Dr. Kazimierz Trovsky, who was invited to town to undergo research. The proposal was ultimately scrapped in 1992. Alright, let's go to Zarnavian government. Uh-oh, access restricted. Zarnavian Cultural Preservation Initiative. Passcode required. Passcode hint, year of Zarnava independence. Ooh, okay. Year of Zarnava independence. So we'll have to figure that out without being able to access the... thing. You know, that's a very weak password if I can find it on the wiki. Let's go to agricultural practice. Oh, no, let's go to the mayor. Jan Dragunov. That's him. Dragunov, your wife to my house. And Dragunov, her pussy. Anyways, This article has been modified. Again, another vandal. Sanitizing the history of this man. Oh, and did it say that? Oh, wait, yeah. Wow, how did you spot that? You're a true genius of deduction, Blue on Blue. All right, 1991, right? Oh, wait, it was approved by the Zernavian government after achieving independence the same year, 1991. Okay. It was proposed by him in 1991, and it was approved after achieving... So I'm guessing it's 1991 then. Passcode accepted! Yippee! Alright, Zernavian Cultural Preservation Initiative. This initiative started in 1991 when Zarnava gained its independence. Its purpose was to preserve sites and documents of cultural significance. See below the list of topics related to the ZCPI. Thank you for the burgers. Thank you. No image available. We gotta add an image, you guys. We have to draw an anatomically correct image to upload to Wikipedia for the good of everyone's knowledge. Ooh, Slavic rune signals. Here we go. Slavic rune symbols. Zarnavians have an Eastern Slavic ancestry and formed pagan beliefs, some of which come in the form of runes. Few locals, like the witch, still believe they hold power. See below the list of common Slavic symbols. All right, Perun's mark. Nope, not that one. It's a butthole. Radovic, another butthole. This is the beta butthole, and then this is the final prototype butthole. Alright. And now it's a scrapped butthole. they ended up turning that one to a vagina later. Is Vinny means... Doesn't that mean like goodbye or something? The Slavic root is a symbol of forgiveness and peace. It's often used in pagan rituals associated with restless spirits. Oh no, Izvinicha. Maybe, I think Izvinicha means thank you? Or please, I forget. Searching Slavic runes and going, I should call her. Yeah. Okay, I'm guessing Zemina's cross is the, yeah. So, this Slavic rune is a symbol of fertility tied to a bountiful harvest. It is often carved into tools or boundary stones. Alright. And then the bottom one, it's gotta be this twin glyph. The two interwoven lines represent duality, growth, and decay, renewal, and remembrance. Some rural communities believe that this Slavic rune is also a symbol of transition rather than an end. Alright. Oh, this one. Submit. This is easy. Engraved on the tree, there are two runes, the top being the Semunia's cross and the bottom being the twin glyph. The locals clearly hold spiritual beliefs tied to the forest. These beliefs are not unfounded, for there are colonies of symbiotic ergon around the tree. The fungus is likely the cause of the town's agricultural success. Fertility and transition glyph. Oh, we got another mail. Yo, this guy keeps hitting me up. Do you think he wants me? Alright, I'm assuming this is a guy, I think. Lysenko V, I don't know. Thank you. Apologies for being cautious. I needed to know you were the right person for the job. I haven't been fully honest with you. This isn't just research. Someone I cared about disappeared in the early 90s. Official records are incomplete and inconsistent. Most people stopped asking. I didn't. Alright. In the 1990s, there were a string of disappearances, most notably Blank. Blank was also a victim of the disappearance. It is because of this that the Blank was scrapped. The victim's belongings were found in the Blank, which is where they presume to have met their ends. Oh, okay. We gotta find out who went missing. Let's check out the witch. Ooh. Would you spend a day at Babushka's residence if she promised to make you some borscht? The witch is a local shaman who owns a small shop on Kozlovka's High Street. She is most known for her appearance, with her iconic one bloodshot eye. Even as a pillar of Kozlovka's culture, there is a decline in interest for ancient pagan rituals. As a tourist, you can get her signature spiritual chalk. I don't know if I'm interested in the spiritual chalk right now. Kozlovka Town Ledger. Let's go there. Uh-oh, access restricted. Passcode required. Password hint, no hint available. Okay, very cool. We did the Modern Farming Initiative. Let's go back. Let's go to the mayor's page. Jan Dragunov is the current mayor of Kozlovka. He came into mayorship after he superseded his father, Attila Dragunov, in 1992. He was best known for proposing the modern farming initiative in which he invited Dr. Kazimir to Kozlovka to undergo research. Let's go to Attila Dragunov. Alright, Attila Dragunov. I don't know if these pictures are really important because this is the same size as this image, so we're not really getting a zoom. Oh, well, we could zoom. Oh, I wonder if there's like hidden messages in the fucking pixels. We'll find out later. Alright. Yeah. We got a hit. What happened? Spiritual cock. Read. Oh. Attila Dragunov was the mayor of Kozlovka from 1945 to 1992. He was best known for establishing this Kozlovka police force and his affection for bisons. He was superseded by his son, Jan Dragunov, when he mysteriously vanished as part of the tragedy commonly known as the 90s disappearance. Okay, we got this, we got this. Most notably... Alright, let's read this. 15 people vanished from Kozlovka over the course of 2 months in the summer of 1992. Most notably, Attila Dragunov was among the missing, as well as one non-local. The investigation led by Jan Dragunov ran cold after a year, having only found a few items from several victims. This was the most recent tragedy that the town had to endure. Ooh, there's a rune here. We gotta look at that rune later. Alright. So, we'll grab him here. And then we'll grab this here. Ooh. Alright, it's because of this that the blank was scrapped. The victim's belongings were found in the blank. So we have to figure out what this place is. Let's go look at the rune. Alright. We should probably bookmark the rune page. Alright, let's bookmark this. Alright, Perun's Mark. Associated with the god of thunder, this Slavic rune was believed to offer protection against misfortune and ill omens. Okay. Tragedy is a page? I think so. The babushka did it? Probably. Alright. Yes. Let's see. Oh, wait. I didn't see that. Wait. Cancel. Tragedy. Ooh, access restricted. Kozlovka tragedies. Passcode acquired. No hint available. Alright. I wonder if the hints are the years. Sorry, why are we looking at this? What do you mean? Oh, also you have to help me. Now you have to help me read all of the words, Yarmak. Alright, so let's see. Which ones, so... Let's see, this is 1992, so let's try 1992. Does it say incorrect? Incorrect? Okay. That's okay. What was the other one that we were missing? The other page that we couldn't access? Oh, the town ledger. I don't know what... 1991, maybe? I don't know. I could try it. We get in trouble if we enter it wrong too many times? You just woke up, no worries. Hi, Marcus! Hi! I didn't really get to talk about cybersecurity that much during it. I don't think I remembered to publish the bot. I can publish it later. But I didn't really talk about much, to be honest. Okay. What have we not looked at yet? Drake and Oak again? Okay. Here, we're gonna zoom in. There's 2 runes on it, but is there another rune? Wait, there's more runes here. Look. What does that rune mean? I thought that was the fungus, but I just realized that's a rune. Yeah. There's a rune right here. Let's go back to the runes. We have it bookmarked. Okay. No, not that one. This one. Forgiveness and peace. Yeah. Here, we can go. We can look for the witch. Spiritual chalk. Spiritual chalk. Spiritual chalk is the flagship product of the witch, a local shaman on Kozlovka's High Street. The rune is literally called sorry. Yeah, I was saying it doesn't mean something. Yeah, see, I know, I'm smart. All right. It is advertised to be able to commune with surrounding nature and the souls of those who perish with rune symbols. Traditionally, it is a woman's job to mark sites with rune symbols, as many did in the past. Oh, I gotta start drawing runes, you guys. It's my duty as a woman. I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't been studying up on my rune drawing. All right. So let's see. Is there anything we haven't? Oh, we can't go in there yet. Cooking, cleaning, and drawing runes. She's drawing cock with the chalk stopper! Oh, no, you understand? It's a rune. It's another fertility rune. The last one didn't work. Oh, yeah. Yarmak, what does it say? Yarmak, what does it say? No, it's fine. You don't have to read it. It's fine. We looked at agricultural practices. We looked at Jan Dragunov. We looked at them. Yeah, we looked at that already. Medicinal herb. We haven't clicked that one. Medicinal herbs. One sec. Let me open. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't have to stand here and have you read it. It's okay. Ironically, due to Kozlovka's incredibly fertile soil, the medicinal herbs grown in the area are too potent for use and are not approved by the government. However, some locals vouch for their effectiveness, such as the local pharmacist, Dr. Mstislav Dragunov, and the witch. A lot of Dragunovs. And the witch, although she advocates more for its use in ancient pagan rituals. Let's click on this person. Dr. Mstislav Dragunov. All the ones related to people seem like they've been altered. Dr. Mstislav Dragunov is an accomplished medical doctor and a local pharmacist of Kozlovka. He was the first to formulate a medicine using the local colony of symbiotic ergot. No one has been able to replicate his success. He is a vocal advocate of using Kozlovka's medicinal herbs for nationwide medical use. Can we look at the forest again? Yes. This is... Oh! Hey! Good job. Their belongings were found in the Bieloviesa forest. Alright. It's because of this that the blank was scrapped. What was scrapped? Was it the farming thing, or? We'll figure it out. Hi, Lucario. It says Bieloviesa. Yeah. Hi, Bieloviesa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Bieloviesa. Hi. Alright. The only thing we didn't look at was, we missed one, which was... incredibly fertile soil. Oh, agriculture. Kozlovka is most known for its agricultural achievements. Their yearly yield supplies around 10% of the food in Zarnava. Their medicinal herbs are also known to be overtly potent. Hello. Even with their success, there have been pushes to industrialize their practices, most notably the modern farming initiative proposed in the 90s. Why is it fluctuating like that? Can we read the farming initiative again? Sure. in 1992. Duh. Alright, there we go. Oh, something's not correct. In the 1990s, there was a string of disappearances, most notably the 1990s disappearances. Oh, maybe... Oh, maybe this guy. Hey! In the 1990s, there was a string of disappearances, most notably Ashla Dragunov. Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky was also a victim of the disappearance. It is because of this the modern farming initiative was scrapped. The victims' belongings were found in the Baluevia forest. It is there that they were presumed to have met their ends. You guys, imagine if there was a wiki for your local town that had like every member of the town there, and your page just said like, this loser. Anyways. Oh, mail. Dig deeper. Guys, if I finish this game like really fast, I have another idea for a game. Well, I have a few other ideas for games. Like I'm fine switching to another game today if we solve this too fast. All right. Anyways, Fat Chud on X Street. Yeah. I can't believe they were so close to the town. This changes a lot of things. I need you to investigate further. By now, you must have tried to access our tragedy page. We normally don't show this to the public, but I'll make an exception. Attachments, access request. Ooh. Vola Lysenko. 23 Lesnaya Street, Kozlovka, ZNV. ZNV? What's ZNV? Town Hall, 7 Mirror Street. Dear Vola, thank you for contacting the Town Hall after considering your close relationship with the governing bodies. Your request to access article Kozlovka Tragedies has been approved. Below is a one-time code to access the page. Kozlovka Town Hall Management. I know, right? 7328. 7328. Remember that. Okay. So... Alright. 7, 3, 2, 8. Passcode accepted. Kozlovka Tragedies. Wow! 20 stream streak, thank you, Lucario. 20 great times to see Rick to the Almighty. Aw, thank you. The sign literally said Department of Agricultural Development if you really want me to read it. No worries, no worries. Okay. For an uneventful town, Kozlovka has had a fair share of tragedies throughout its history. See below the list of notable incidences. 90s disappearance, summer plague, animal killings, Battle of the Forest, festival massacre. For a small town, Kozlovka has had its fair share of tragedies. Among them, these are the tragedies that coincide with sudden spikes in Kozlovka's agricultural yield from earliest to latest. All right, so we gotta go. Okay, we gotta go back to the agriculture page. Let's bookmark this bitch. All right, but I can write this down too. Let me write it in my notebook. All right, so, okay, got my notebook. I have this one notebook that's just filled with crazed etchings from any puzzle game we played where I had to write anything down. I got maps drawn in here. I've got numbers and all kinds of shit. All right. So, it's spiked in like 1890. Hi, Kilroy. Hi. You're having Apple Mag flashbacks? Yeah. Hi, Bubba. Hello. Why are you booing me? What did I do? Is the boo at least landing in the right spot? Hello. Hi, Jay. How you doing? Alright. I was gonna see if I could make sure that the tomato's landing in the right spot. If you're gonna boo me, you gotta do it. Yeah, perfect. That notebook is going to get you in trouble with authorities. No, it's fine. All right, 1890. And then again in 1945, I think. Yeah, 1945. About, these are estimates. It's fine. And then the other one, 1990. Okay. All right, so let's then go back to tragedies. Okay, so the summer plague, August 1990. So I'm gonna write that down. Plague, summer plague. Also, I just realized we can keep this open. Earliest to latest. Okay, actually, we can close this. Summer plague is gonna be here. An unusual wave of deaths spread across the town. Most victims had pre-existing medical conditions and were found deceased in their homes. Postmortems revealed unidentified fungal matter within the bloodstream. Suspected at first to be fast-moving contagion, the tragedy ended as suddenly as it began. Ooh, there's more runes over here. Oh, never mind. It's not runes. It's just like, never mind. It's just Russian letters. Oh, wait, there's a rune here. There's a rune there. Alright. This is a vial of blood, I suppose. Alright. So let's go back. Animal killings. Animal killings. In 1965. I don't have 1965 on my list, but now I'm paranoid that maybe I wrote it wrong. It's okay. We'll check. We'll double check. What we got here? No crossing. Yeah. Yeah. Near Shekaitia. Whatever. I'm probably reading that wrong, actually. I think this E. I forget which one is the yeah E. Alright. Locals, hi, 5-star, hi. No? Okay, never mind, I was wrong. Locals were reporting their pets missing to the authorities. It was revealed that dozens of animals were found mutilated at the foot of the Drake and Oak. Listen! Oh, it's Vinny. I'm sorry. It's Vinny. Ooh. Although the investigation was quickly resolved, the bodies were proven difficult to retrieve due to them decaying at a faster rate in the soil. Ooh. That was 1965. Battle of the Forest. 1941 to 1944. This is probably the one that we have here. Battle. I'll just put battle. From 1941 to 1944, Kozlovka was occupied by the Germans and was a main source of food supply for the battalions occupying that region. In June 1944, a huge offensive was launched, cornering the Nazis in the Bielowieza forest. Dozens of lives were lost in the forest, which ended in a Soviet victory. Afterward, Zernava declared independence in 1991. All right, so this is gonna be this one. Let me take a look at the picture. People fighting and shit, I guess. I don't know. Alright. And then Festival Massacre. Okay, this is the first one then. In 1892, dozens of locals were killed during the Winter Festival. The culprit was caught murdering festival attendees in front of the Drake and Oak. When cornered, the culprit slit their own throat and joined the victims at the foot of the tree. It is the earliest tragedy recorded in Kozlovka. Alright, then it says, coincidentally, these tragedies were all committed in the Drake and, the forest? Well, this tragedy doesn't happen in one place. Let's click the Winter Festival. The Winter Festival occurs every year on the 15th December. The festival celebrates the hardships between people endured through the year. Wives would take up their husbands' tools as a sign of kinship and equal footing. The holiday is no longer celebrated since the massacre of 1892. Alright, so this is the Drake and Oak, I'm assuming. With the rune looks a little different. Okay. So these tragedies were all committed in the blank. Well, it's not a season, because this one happened in the winter, and the summer plague obviously happened in the summer. Wait. 1990. Wait. If we take out the summer plague, then it would be the forest, but 1990. Let me look at the chart again. I must say, oh god. I'm sorry. I don't. I need help. Tell me how to pronounce it. Nasie. I don't know. Anyways, 1990. Okay. 1990, 1945. Let me see. When was the animal killings? New Nahir. What does that mean? Animal killings. 1965. So that's not gonna be the spike. I want to say the forest, but what does that mean? Now I'm gonna look it up. A Russian slang expression that translates to hell no. Oh, okay. Well, according to Google AI overview, it means hell no. Anyways. Let me just try to put the forest, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just know that that's not correct. Oh. Okay. All right. So I'm stupid. Let's look at all three. Wait, let's look at all three. Were crimes committed in the forest? What a Alright. The culprit was caught murdering festival attendees in front of the Drake and Oak. When cornered, the culprit slit their own throat and joined their victims at the foot of the tree. Dozens of lives were lost to the forest. From earliest to latest. There's no way that one of these is wrong. Right? Let me keep this picture open. I mean, if I changed this one to the animal killings, it would be the forest, so maybe. But there was no spike in 1965, right? Oh, what'd I do? There was a tiny spike. The tiniest. Let's see it. Let's just try it. Why not? It's trial and error. Wrong. My confidence is inspiring. Listen. Ooh. All right. So I think, okay. So I think we can say that the three tragedies. Oh, wait. It could be the 90s disappearances. Wait. It could be. Hey! All right. For a small town, Kozlovka had its fair share of tragedies. Among them are the tragedies that go to coincide with sudden spikes in Kozlovka's agricultural yield from earliest to latest. Festival Massacre, Battle of the Forest, 90s Disappearance. Coincidentally, these tragedies were all committed in the Bielowieza forest. Lo hicimos. We did it. Da-na-na-na-na. We saw the animals killed in the forest. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay! All right, redacted bypass. Your findings have been. Isn't that what you get when you're like when you're really fat and you need to stop eating? You get a redacted bypass. So you stop eating. You just got off work. Yay! Welcome, Sunny. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good day at work. Random Rixie who said she didn't want to stream and just read. Well, no, I didn't say I didn't want to stream. I didn't say I wanted to stream. I said I was going to sleep all day until stream, is what I said. Why are you booing me? Hey! Hi, Pax. Estoy cansado, jefa. What does that mean? I know jefa means boss. I don't know what cansado means. But yeah. No, I was always gonna stream. I just, cause otherwise I would have said stream canceled. All right. Redacted bypass. Oh, did I read the rest of this? Oh, you're tired? Oh, cansado? Aw. Then you can get some sleep. Yeah. I gambled with my boss and got a 5% of the actions of the... I swear, Sonny, you're just making shit up. That would never happen. What's the company? Like some guy selling shit out of his garage? Anyways. Alright. Your findings have been more than helpful. They're disturbing. This pattern we're uncovering, it's not random. Someone knew. Someone let it happen. You must have redacted bypass installed on your system. Hey! Is he calling me fat? Like any good journalist. It's been a while since it has been prohibited by the government, so here's a refresher on how to access it. Alright. I made you risk your... What do you mean I made you risk your streak? I never said stream was canceled. I said that I was gonna sleep until... Well, I don't know. I said I was gonna sleep all day, but I never said stream was canceled. If stream is canceled, I'll say stream is canceled, and I'll announce it on Twitter. No, I wasn't gonna cancel stream. Alright. In order to enable redacted bypass, you must first have your system code. You can find this on your computer system. System code. Okay. To the top. Then you will need the local area code of the city you'd like to bypass. You can find these in all addresses. Local area code, heading code. Okay. Got this. Yeah, you can. There are ways to recover a streak. Yeah. Happy see you too. Okay, so I know where to find these. So the first one is... Well, the second one is here. Thank you for the hydrate, Caesar. Thank you. Okay. Kozlovka, 451. 451. And then we just have to reload. Oh, your game has been saved. Alright, continue. Reload. Alright, it's 342. Okay. You can get deep in Kozlovka's guts. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So wait, how do I install it though? Wait. You must have redacted bypass installed on your system like any good journalist. It's been a while since it has been prohibited by the government. In order to enable, you must first have your system code. Then you will need the code of the city you'd like to bypass. Settings. Oh. Okay. The Steam Deck. Wait, this is taking place in the 1990s. Where did they get the Steam Deck from? Then you'll need to find the local area code of the city you'd like to bypass. Reggaeton song. Salió a la disco a bailar una diva virtual. Checa como se menea. I don't know the tune. Tiene algo de robot en su táctica. Me contó a la batería su técnica. Y su modelo vino con cintura plástica. con los movimientos de la mujer biónica. I don't know the Hispanic Miku song. I'm sorry. The top left icon. Wait, where? Oh, this? I could have clicked that all along, I guess. I did my Duolingo today. Oh, wait. Because after the government's disapproval of the product, blank caused the tragedy, blank. Because of this, blank proposed a blank to abandon any uses of blank. You must have the redacted bypass installed on your system. Well, we could try, okay. Oh, redacted bypass. Okay, here we go. I got this. I humbly request for song for karaoke stream. Name is Diva Virtual. Okay. Hi, Caesar! Don Omar, he's a Puerto Rican reggaeton singer, made a song called Virtual Diva. The song talked about his girlfriend that is now his ex. That being Hatsune Miku. Wait, what? Interesting, interesting. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Alright. There we go. Redacted bypass. Welcome to the redacted bypass. With this program, you can access data from articles that have been previously modified by local authorities. Insert article name to continue. Okay. Alright, we got this. So, after the government's disapproval of their product, blank caused the tragedy. It was the witch, wasn't it? It was the frickin' witch, wasn't it? Alright, we gotta find the witch. Let's see, witch. Okay, her article has not been altered. Alright, let's try this. Let's just start with this one. As the town was relatively small, there was no sheriff, and so the mayor was responsible for leading investigations. Upon appointing himself sheriff, he stated, "As long as I draw breath, I shall keep this town thriving. Know that I will do what's best for Kozlovka." Alright. Jan Dragonov's one is also changed. It has to be one of the Dragonovs or the doctor. Yeah. Or one of there's two doctors. There's the fungus doctor and then there's the medical doctor, I think. Jan was infamous for being vocal about his disapproval of the use of symbiotic ergot. After the plague, he launched the Modern Farming Initiative with the primary goal of phasing out fungi from use. Oh, okay. So Jan Dragonov proposed the Modern Farming Initiative. Oh, I guess we gotta grab it from here. To abandon any uses of the symbiotic ergot. Where is it? Okay. After the government's disapproval of their product, blank caused the tragedy. Blank. The summer plague. Alright, let's go to the plague page. So there's only one that we're missing here. It has to be one of the Dragonovs or the doctor. There's like a symbol here. I blame Dr. Fish for the tragedy. He likely did something. I mean, he's always up to something, but... Alright, let's look at any pages that we haven't looked at everything yet. Wasn't there one guy whose page we didn't get to look at yet? Or not one guy, but wasn't there a page that we didn't follow all the threads or no? Darnavian cultural preservation. Oh, okay. The town ledger. We still don't have the password for the town ledger. Oh, let's go uncover the other pages that are redacted, or not redacted, but that have been changed. This guy's. So I don't think this guy's the one that we're looking for, but I want to uncover his page here. The talented mycologist went missing during his time in Kozlovka. When the mycology community asked for his research in the forest, the local government refused to release it due to sensitive information. All right, and then we have to find the other guy. The other doctor. Where's the other doctor? It's probably him, to be honest. Cause didn't it say that he wanted to like use more herbs or something? He probably planted it in people's blood or something. He announced a more potent version of his medicine in 1989, but failed safety tests in the subsequent year and was not approved by the government. It's gotta be him. It's gotta be him. Yay! After the government's disapproval of their product, Dr. Mstislav Dragunov caused the tragedy, Summer Plague. It's crazy, though, that he has the last name as the other guys. Because of this, Jan Dragunov proposed the modern farming initiative to abandon any use of the symbiotic ergot. It's family drama. Family drama. Family ties. Thank you for the burger reward. I appreciate it. Mstislav is a good man, but I knew his ambition would get to him. To think he risked innocent lives. I may have found something that is of use. What's inside is sensitive. Handle it accordingly. I'll continue digging around for more material. Alright. Ooh. To whom it may concern. We got this symbol again. To whom it may concern. As you may know, it has been 3 months since our mayor went missing. He was dear to our hearts, but alas, we must come together and continue running the town. The control of the Kozlovka police force and its public database will be transferred to his son, Jan Dragunov, as he will be taking the reins as mayor of the town. With that, the passcode to the town's ledger has been changed. It is now the heading code of the town hall. The heading code of the town hall. Okay, I know what that is. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Regards, Kozlovka Police Force. Can I read this? Oh, it's Kozlovki Polizia. Hey, I can read. Okay. Anyways. Alright, so to town ledger. Oh, we need the header first. Wait. It's, Here. Town Hall. NW6. NW6. Is it gonna let me put a letter? Wait. The heading code. Oh, wait. No, the heading code? Wait, sorry. Let me look again. Oh, yeah, heading code. Oh, it's... SE. Oh, okay. N. Okay, wait. Let me write this down. NW6. Alright, so it translates to 4 numbers. NW6. Oh, wait. Heading code N000, NE045, E090, SE. Oh, so okay, I see. I think I understand. It's if you go east west. So northwest would be. It would be, let's see, 90 degrees plus 45 degrees is 135. Okay, plus 90 degrees. Wait. Wait. 90 plus 90 is 180. 180 plus 90 is 270. Plus 45 is 315. 315. 315. Alright. 3156. That's their code. Okay. Alright. 3156. Yay! That's so smart. Kozlovka Town Ledger. This ledger details the family that governs the town of Kozlovka. See below the list of family members. Alright. Blank's true name is Blank. They were responsible for the tragedy Blank. They frequently return to the site of the tragedy to carve the rune Blank onto the blank. Ooh, okay. So let's go, let's take a look. We saw this guy. Lilia Dragonova. Lilia Dragonova. Is that normal in Russian to have the females have different last names? Wait, that's the witch! That's her! She's the witch! Wait a second! That's her! The witch's true name is Lilia Dragonova! Lilia Dragonova is the adoptive elder sister of Attila and Mstislav Dragonov. Although she acted more as a caregiver to the two boys rather than as a sibling. Not much is known about her besides reports of her eccentric personality. In 1965, the Dragonov family announced that she had run away, though no investigation was held. Hello, babushka! Alright. Let's look at Volha Dragonova. Vola Dragonova. I can barely see her. Hidden babushka. Crouching tiger, hidden babushka. Vola Dragonova is the mother of Jan Dragonov. She was a proud mother and adamantly supported Jan's mayorship after her husband's disappearance. Although she no longer uses their last name, she still has close connections with the family. Oh! That's the person we're talking to. Wait, this is the person we're talking to. Vola. Okay. So yeah, let's take a look at this. Good eye blue. It's gonna be like, she's the witch! Her brother, Mstislav, pursued medicine after being inspired by her childhood stories of being sickly, one of which damaged her eye, although it was more of a morbid fascination of her condition than a drive to help her. Thank you for the hydrate dono thing! I miss you too! Thank you for the burger. It's been common in Russia for women to keep the last name cuz during the industrialization, men didn't last long and women often ended up marrying several times. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, we're gonna go to the witches page. The witch's true name is Lilia Dragonova. They were responsible for the tragedy Blank. They frequently returned to the site of the tragedy to carve the rune, and I know which one this is. It's this one. Onto the drake and oak. We gotta find the oak. There we go. Because you can see that it's carved all the way at the bottom here. See? Oops. And she probably killed those damn animals. That's what she probably did. Because she certainly wasn't responsible for the battle of World War II. So... Alright. Yeah! She looks like a cute lady. I bet she would make you some really good cookies. When you play a game like this, I hate how algorithms ruin the internet. Aw, you wish the internet would still look like this? Witch's true name is Lilia Dragonova. They were responsible for the tragedy animal killings. They frequently returned to the site of the tragedy to carve the rune as Vinny on the drake and oak. Hidden sister. To think that the witch was their sister all along. Their sister? You mean your child? If this is her, if Vola Lysenko, if that's the same lady, that's her daughter. Right? Wait, never mind. She's probably not, never mind. That lady's probably dead. Or no. 1990, no, she could be alive. Wait, why is the witch so old? Wait a second. I think I'm mixing up. Never mind. This is her sister-in-law. Sorry. This would be her sister. I'm mixing them up. This is her sister-in-law. It's her husband's sister, right? I forget. Whatever. To think the witch was her sister all along, and to think they had a sister to begin with, it's almost unbelievable. I forgot all the family relationships, but it's fine. I found this document hidden in the archives. It felt like it was meant to be buried, like it wasn't meant to be found. I hope it helps your investigation. Alright. Year 1943. Research notes, number 144. Transcription. Tree looks to be centuries old. It can be confirmed there are runes on the tree. However, it isn't in chalk like the pictogram suggests, so it seems to be carved with some carpenter tool. Remind soldiers not to trample over the area and be careful of the delicate fungi. They are hard to spot, but they are there. Update. Found a letter written a few days after the incident. We'll attach it along with these notes. Okay. Blank is responsible for the tragedy blank. They're also responsible for the 2 blank on the blank. The rumors of the tragedy spread across Europe and led to another tragedy blank. Alright. So, I think they are responsible for the 2 runes. 2 runes on the tree, probably. The rumors of tragedy spread across Europe and led to another tragedy blank. I don't think it led to World War II. I'll say that, so... I'm gonna guess it's gonna be... the 2 Slavic rune symbols on the drake and oak. The rumors of tragedy spread across... Okay, blank is responsible for the tragedy blank. Now, the drake and oak... Wait, so can I see... Sorry, can I see the full coin? What coin? Oh, are we talking about the logo? This one? It says, Kozlovka Police. It's a buffalo. Oh, I almost sneezed. Yeah, there's 2 runes here, too. Okay. Are you done looking? Okie dokie. I'm gonna go to the... Yeah, a little bit. I'm not very good, but... okay. If we go to the page for the stabbing... Oh. Winter Festival... So this, I don't know how old this picture of this tree is. Let me go back to this. Oops, wait. This is from 1943. Tree centuries old. It can be confirmed there are runes on the tree. However, it isn't in chalk like the pictogram suggests. Seems to be carved with a carpenter's tool. So we know that we know that at least 2 runes, right? We know at least 2 runes were carved as of 1943. The only tragedy that happened before 1943 is the massacre, right? Because the Battle of Fourish happened in 1944. Oh, this article has been modified. It says, "Grr, I'm gonna make those blank pay for the blanking blank." Yeah. Ooh, I sure wish I knew who to be angry at right now. Ooh. All right. Language. All right, let's see. There was a disturbing rumor that the killer carved the runes into the drake and oak as part of the festival tradition. Although not much evidence suggests this, it was speculated to be the reason why the festival is no longer celebrated. Okay. So we know that this is the tragedy, but we don't know who's responsible. And we don't know what it led to. Blank is responsible. The Winter Festival occurs every 15th December. The festival celebrated the hardship between people endured through the year. Wives would take up their husband's tool. Wives would take up their husband's tools. I bet you it's the lady. Wait, again. Wait a second. If massacre happened in 1892, then the lady wouldn't be alive. Okay, wait. Let's go back to the family page. Maybe I'm mistaking. Maybe I'm mistaking the timeline of everything that happened. Let's go to the ledger. Where's the fucking ledger? We should bookmark the ledger. All right. She was a proud mother and adamantly supported Jan's mayorship after her husband's disappearance. You think it's her? Do you think she traveled through time, or do you think that I have the timeline mixed up? Because okay. Think about this. 1892, that's 100 years before this guy became mayor. Right? And now it says she supported her son's mayorship. So she would be 100. She would have had to be old enough to... She died. Wait, no, she died. And remember, she slit... The person who did it slit their own throat. So, obviously it's not her. Wait. Are any of these pages edited? This one is, but I think we already... We look at that one. This one hasn't been edited. And this one we already saw. She could have still supported it before her son became mayor. No, whoever committed the massacre died the day the massacre happened. It was Lucario all along. Wait, what? wait. Let me go back to the... Let me go back. The festival massacre. Dozens of locals were killed. The culprit was caught murdering festival attendees. When cornered, the culprit slit their own throat and joined their victims at the foot of the tree. This is the earliest recorded tragedy. Is it a woman we don't know about? I think it's a woman, but I don't know. Why does this one still have a question mark on it? Oh, founded in 1887. Date of the Winter Festival. Oh, 12/15, right? This has gotta be it. Wait. Let me try 12/15. If that's not it, then I'll... Oh. Oh. Let me go back. $15.12? Or it's either that or the year. Well, no, it's gotta be 1512. Alright. Yeah! I'm annoyed the document doesn't say a date of death. Wait, which one? Okay. Dragunov family. Kozlovka was founded by Bohdan Dragunov and Alina Dragunova. It's gotta be Alina Dragunova. Oh, for the mother. That makes sense. The story, maybe she's so, well, I think, here's the thing. I think that lady is the one we're talking to. I think the mother is the one we're talking to. The story goes that their love guided them to this plot of land in hopes of starting anew as a family. A memorial was erected to honor the family, which includes a quote that reads, "For the losses of few, there are still many." For the loss of a few, there are still many. Alright, so let's look at this guy. Bohdan Dragunov. Bohdan Dragunov was a founding member of Kozlovka. Originally a carpenter, his career shifted to farming after having their first child, who was born sickly. So that's probably the witch, right? Talking to Rixie, the senpai of ultimate cuteness. Yeah, that's definitely why she's talking to me. And not because there's a crazy family conspiracy to solve. He was famous for being a terrible farmer, but nevertheless preserved. He was always devout to his wife, and had famously said to have borrowed her strength in times of need. Okay, Alina Dragunova was a founding member of Kozlovka. Evil babushka. Evil babushka. She was incredibly spiritual and set up a winter festival as her way of celebrating her husband's crops. The festival attracted dozens of people whose families make up Kozlovka today. She was always devout to her husband and was known in the community to set everything aside for the sake of her family. That's gotta be her. Rumors of the tragedy spread across Europe and led to another tragedy. Definitely, it better not be World War II. Maybe the battle. It could be the battle, maybe? Wait. I don't think we unredacted this one. German documents show that the occupation was not a simple invasion, but also to investigate an event that happened in the late 1800s. These documents were given to the local police force. Okay, so it's the Battle of the Forest. Random woman. Hey, my entire family was brutally murdered, but you are the Rixie? Can you sign the documents? Yeah. Okay, we got this. We got this. Alina Dragunova is responsible for the tragedy, the festival massacre. They are also responsible for 2 Slavic rune symbols on the drake and oak. The rumors of the tragedy spread across Europe and led to another tragedy, the Battle of the Forest. Conspiracy. This must have been the beginning of it all. I've heard of the legend before, but always thought it was an old wives' tale to scare me when I was a child. I think we're uncovering a much deeper conspiracy than we thought. Surely someone must have known about all this. How did these tragedies go unnoticed, unconnected? Blank intentionally led investigations astray. They ousted Blank from the family after the tragedy, Blank, and covered up mistakes made by Blank after the tragedy, Blank. Blank intentionally led investigations astray. They ousted Blank from the family after the tragedy, Blank, and covered up mistakes made by Blank after the tragedy, Blank. Alright, guys, I think we're on our own for these, cuz we didn't get any new codes or anything. They ousted someone from the family after the tragedy something. And covered up mistakes made by Blank after the tragedy, Blank. The mayor would be the prime person to mislead. Oh, wait. Didn't it say he made himself sheriff or something? Here, let's go back. I know I can do it. He's best known for establishing the Kozlovka police force. Ousted somebody from the family after the tragedy, Blank. And covered up mistakes made by Blank after the tragedy, Blank. Let me look at the unredacted version. There's no sheriff, and the mayor was responsible for leading investigations. Upon appointing himself sheriff, he stated, "As long as I draw breath, I shall keep this town thriving. Know that I will do what is best for Kozlov." He definitely covered up some shit. He covered up some shit. He did. They ousted someone from the family after the tragedy. Oh! He probably ousted the girl after she killed the animals, right? Here, let's look at the timeline. Let's look at the timeline. In 1965, they announced she had run away. In 1965, and the animal thing happened in 1965, right? I'm convinced it's her. Do we have the tragedy space bookmarked? We should have it bookmarked. $1965. There we go. Looking up Cutie and Rixie popped up. Aww. Alright. Mistakes made by blank after the tragedy blank. Well, that's gotta be the doctor and the plague, right? I think so. Let's try that. Alright, that was easy. Attila Dragunov intentionally led investigations astray. They ousted Lilia Dragunova from the family after the tragedy animal killings, and covered up mistakes made by Dr. Mstislav Dragunov after the tragedy summer plague. You've done enough. I think this is a good direction to pursue. I don't think this is a good... Hey! This bitch asked me to help, and then when she found out it was her husband, she was like, wait. Thank you for the burger. When she found out her husband was responsible for some of this. This would be so much fun, an escape room puzzle with real papers and such. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't think this is a good direction to pursue. You've already done more than enough for this investigation. Your notes have been very helpful. But for now, I'm asking you to stop looking into this. Please leave it be. Nah. You must have been incredibly close to Blank. After all, your real name is Blank, isn't it? Oh. So now I'm like communicating with her. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Alright. You must have been incredibly close to Attila Dragunov. After all, your real name is Vola Dragunova, isn't it? I think we're wrapping up this game, guys. We can start a new game. I have some ideas. Wrong assumptions. I like how she, instead of replying to my email, she makes a whole new thread. Wrong assumptions. Attila was, wait, back then they did have, yeah, they did, because one of the emails was a reply. Alright, Attila was my husband. He was everything to me. I loved him, and I never imagined he would be involved in whatever this is. I hired you because I wanted to know what happened to him, not to learn he might have had a part in it. I don't know everything he did, but he was always a private man. Please don't assume the worst without proof. There's more at play. There's a reason why there are so many blank, probably tragedies. Everything traces back to one place, and the roots lead back to the Drake and Oak, right? That tree is the center of it all, and your husband's a part of it. All right. So it's got to be tragedies. Oh. And then the tree. There's more at play. There's a reason why there's so many Kozlovka tragedies. Everything traces back to one place, and the roots lead back to the Drake and Oak. That tree is the center of it all, and your husband is a part of it. Wanting to find out what happened with him was always a possibility he would be a part of it. Exactly. Finish what we started. We've come too far to stop now. Alright, she's finally coming around. I suppose we have to see this through. I went through his office. I hate doing it. It feels wrong, but something caught my eye. I don't know why he had this or what it means. Maybe you'll understand better than I do. I'm sorry, Jan, but it is impossible. The land is too reliant on the symbiotic ergot. Without it, we just can't. Maybe decades later, something can change, but the damage is too dire. Your proposal will fail. And there's something else. I think I'm being watched. I might know who's behind the recent incidents, but I need to be certain before I say more. I'll explain in person. July 21st, 1992. Blank sent a letter to Blank of how the blank will fail. They also knew who was involved in the blank. 1992. So that's after the disappearances, right? Here, let's check. In the summer of 1992. Blank sent a letter to blank. Over the course of 2 months. So wait, this could be from somebody who disappeared. Wait, let me look at it again. Wait, maybe he's the one behind the disappearances. Maybe decades later, something will change, but the damage is too dire. The proposal will fail. And there's something else. I think I'm being watched. I might know who's behind the recent incidents, but I need to be certain. So this recent incident may be possibly the plague. I'll explain in person. So this either has to be the fungus doctor or the mayor, right? Well, it's got to be the doctor, because why would the father send his son a letter? All right. I think I know what this is. I think I know. Yeah. All right. He invited him to undergo research. Okay, so Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky sent a letter to Ian Dragunov of how the modern farming initiative will fail. He also knew who was involved in the summer plague. Oh, wrong one. What? That changes a lot of things. Wait. I'll try Octilia, but if that's not it, then I think I know who else needs to be filled in here. Who? Maybe the letter went to someone else? Yeah, maybe. You're right. Maybe it went to Octilia, yeah. Well, this letter we know went to Jan. We know this one went to, or Jan. Yeah. Maybe this is the disappearances and then they ended up disappearing too. Could be. There we go. All right. Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky sent a letter to Jan Dragunov how the modern farming initiative will fail. They also knew who was involved in the 90s disappearance. No subject. These are the last of what I could find. They know I've been looking into this. If something happens to me, please find... She got murdered at her computer, but somehow was able to still send the images. Wow. Came back, you had homework. Oh, I hope your homework went well. Uh-oh. Is everything all right? Blank, are you there? Uh-oh. Let's look at the images. Uh-oh. Evidence letter. Whoa, I'm getting spooked out. Evidence letter. Evidence letter. Refer to research notes 144 for details. We have that document, by the way. My dearest daughter, do not fear the sacrifice your mother made. Take the fungi, and you will not only survive, you will thrive. The land will remember your name as it remembers hers. With all the love I can still give, your father, 17th December 1892. Dear brother, I read her father's letter. Think about it. If the land feeds on what is given, then maybe it doesn't have to end in ruin. I know. No, don't worry. I'll be okay. Maybe this is how we survive. It's no wonder she never seems to age. All this time, I need to test it. A few small trials just to see. The thought alone has kept me awake for days. I know how it sounds, but this could change everything. Imagine what we could do for the next 50 years. November 24th, 1965. Dear brother, time is running out. I think I'll have to start soon. Jan invited some expert after your clumsy mistakes, but I think I can handle them. Perhaps your trials were not failures. You said they passed in their sleep? It might be the possible solution to make it as painless as possible. It's the best we can do for what we're asking of them. For the loss of a few, there are still many. Alright. So we'll say, is everything alright? To the lady. No, wrong one. Everything alright, Vola Dragonova? Are you there? Town Hall at Kozlovka Local. Contract terminated. Hello. I'd like to apologize for Vola Dragonova's actions as of late. Unfortunately, we decided to terminate your contract. Please cease all prior investigations and send your invoice to the Town Hall. Your services will be paid in full. Thank you for your cooperation. Take the money and go, Rixie! Take the money and go, Detective Rixie! You did your part! Who is this? Blank, is that you? Let me blow my nose real quick. We have to figure out who we think is the, well, it's gotta be Jan, right? It's gotta be Jan, right? Because... Yeah. Well, let me think. Let's try Jan. Yeah, okay. Who is this? Jan Dragunov, is that you? That was a good guess. Or perhaps you're simply more perceptive than I gave you credit for. Tell me, what's driving you now? Curiosity, guilt, or the need to be right, no matter the cost? You're probably the only one to understand. Too much blood is spilled in Kozlovka, right? Blake and I didn't know what we were uncovering, but now we do, and the world deserves to know. Alright, I don't think the world really cares what's going on in fucking bumfuck Kozlovka, okay? You're probably the only one to understand. Too much blood is spilled in Kozlovka. Vola Dragonova and I didn't know what we were uncovering, but now we do, and the world deserves to know. Stubborn as a rock. You are naive to think simply telling everyone is going to solve anything. Truth doesn't heal. It spreads. It divides. It consumes. Fine. I'll let you continue your investigation. You already have everything you need. Perhaps you'll understand the position I've been forced into. Start from the beginning. The letter was written by Blank, addressed to Blank. It suggests that the tragedy, Blank, was a ritual to cultivate more Blank in order to treat Blank's illness. This letter was lost to time, only to be found during the tragedy, Blank. Alright, let's take a look at the letters here. So let's take a look at the letters again. Which one's the one that suggests... Not that one, this one. Was a ritual. Yeah. Dear brother, time is running out. I think I'll have to start soon. Jan invited some expert after your clumsy mistakes, but I think I can handle them. Perhaps your trials were not failures. You said they passed in their sleep. It might be the best solution to make it as painless as possible. So this has got to be Attilia, the old mayor. Atlia. To the doctor, Miss Stivlov. The summer plague was a ritual to cultivate more ergot. I think we've got this, you guys. In order to treat, I think it's gonna be the sister. The letter was lost of time, only to be found during the disappearances. Maybe medicinal herb, perhaps. If that's not it, then I'm stuck. Well, I'm sure we can figure it out. Wait, not... Ooh. Alright, the letter was written by someone, addressed to someone, to probably him. It suggests the here, let's read all the letters again. Let's read every single one of them. The first one. Evidence letter, okay, refer to research notes 144. We have research notes 144. Not that one. This one. Here, research notes 144. The tree looks to be centuries old. It can be confirmed there are runes on the tree. However, it isn't in chalk as the pictogram suggests. It to be carved with a carpenter tool. Remind soldiers not to trample over the area and be careful of the delicate fungi. They are hard to spot, but they are there. Found a letter written a few days after the incident. We'll attach it along with these notes. So I think this, I don't think this was written in 1943. I think this is referencing a research note from 1943. After the incident. Which was probably this. Okay, let's look, and then let's look at all the other letters. All right. My dearest daughter, do not fear the sacrifice your mother made. Take the fungi, and you will not only survive, you will thrive. The land will remember your name as it remembers hers. With all the love I can still give, your father. 17 December, 1892. 1892. This would be 2 days after the massacre, right? That would be the... So this is the daughter of... This would be the daughter of the lady that died. Okay, wait. This one. Wait, okay, because Lava was founded by these two. Okay, so I'm guessing these two are the parents of... Hi, Speedy! Hi! No worries, Checks. Okay, my guess is these two are the parents of Attila, Mstivlov, and Liliana. Right? So it could be the letter written from the father. Letter was lost at time. Oh, wait. Wait, let me go back. Wait, let me think. Oh, okay. I think I understand. Bodon. It was written from Bodon to Lilia. It suggested the tragedy no, it suggested the tragedy, the massacre. Oh, so they have to keep killing people to feed the mushroom. That's what they're doing. They're killing people to feed the fucking mushroom. That's what they're fucking doing. To cultivate more mushroom. Oh, fuck. In order to treat her illness. Let me read it again. This is the letter they're talking about. Do not fear the sacrifice your mother made. Take the fungi. You will not only survive, you will thrive. The land will remember your name as it remembers hers. With all the love I can still give, your father. It was written by Bohdan Dragunov to address to my dearest daughter, Lilia Dragunova. It suggests a tragedy, successful massacre. It was a ritual to cultivate more symbiotic ergot in order to treat whose illness? Hers. The letter was lost to time, only to be found during the tragedy. So let's see when... Oh, wait, I know. Oh, during the battle. During the battle. I'm so dumb. During the battle. Yes! Little Shop of Horrors? Something like that. The letter was written to Vodan Dragunov, addressed to Lilia Dragunova. It suggests a tragedy. Festival Massacre was a ritual to cultivate more symbiotic ergot in order to treat Lilia Dragunova's illness. This letter was lost to time, only to be found during the tragedy Battle of the Forest. Continue. Continue. Okay. Imagine I just sent an email like this at work. Continue. Attempting the ritual, blank caused the tragedy blank. It failed to achieve results. When they were caught, blank took the letter and sent it to blank. In their excitement, blank caused the tragedy blank. When they were caught, blank took the letter and... Okay, let's see. I read Father's letter. Think about it. If the land feeds on what is given, then maybe it doesn't have to end in ruin. Maybe this is how we survive. It's no wonder she never seems to age. All this time, I need to test it. A few small trials just to see. The thought alone has kept me awake for days. I know how it sounds, but this could change everything. Okay. So I think attempting the ritual... Liliana, this is what I think. Liliana caused the tragedy animal killings. She was trying to sacrifice animals instead of people. Alright. When they were caught, blank took the letter and sent it to blank. So I think this is going to be... The doctor took the letter and sent it to Ethla Dragunov. In their excitement, Dr. Mstivlov caused the tragedy, the plague. Maybe the other way around. It's probably the other way around. That he sent it to the doctor. Okay, there we go. Attempting the ritual, Lilia Dragunova caused the tragedy, animal killings. It failed to achieve results. When they were caught, Alia Dragunov took the letter and sent it to Dr. Mstivlov Dragunov. In their excitement, Dr. Mstivlov Dragunov caused the tragedy, summer plague. Keep going. You're almost there. All right. I think I get the gist. They have to sacrifice people to cultivate the mushrooms, to keep the witch alive, to keep Babushka alive. After the incident, you invited blank to research the symbiotic ergot. So that's the guy. That's the, no, that's the, this guy. While research was underway, blank started the ritual once again, causing the tragedy blank. Blank sensed something was wrong and tried to warn you, but blank intercepted the message and had them killed. This alerted you of the crime. I think it's probably Lilia is killing people to keep herself alive, maybe? So the doctor said... Right? Isn't that when they met up? When he sent him that letter? But blank intercepted the message and had them killed. This alerted you of the crime. Alright, let's try what my hunch is, and if that's not right, we'll have to figure it out. Okay. Oh no, wait. I forget. Did we figure out, wait, who did we say sent the letter? Was it the father? No, maybe the father started the ritual. Wait. No, but the father went missing too. Maybe the father went missing to hide that he did all this? Okay, I got it. I got it. After the incident, you invited Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky to research the symbiotic organ. While research was underway, Atla Dragunov started the ritual once again, causing the tragedy 90's disappearance. Dr. Kazimir Ostrovsky sensed something was wrong and tried to warn you, but Atla Dragunov intercepted the message and had them killed. This alerted you of the crime. Well done. I'm assuming you've already figured out what happens next. Oh, do I get killed? There isn't enough evidence, but I can make a calculated guess. You killed blank. He was the last victim of the blank. You killed Atla Dragunov. He was the last victim of the 90's disappearances? Okay. There's enough evidence, but I can make a calculated guess. You killed Atla Dragunov. He was the last victim of the 90's disappearance. My father. He may have been my father, but by the end, he wasn't the man I knew. When I learned what he'd done, what he intended to continue, I had to end it. It was foolish, because in the end, the burden fell on me. The irony of it all. Some truths rot everything they touch. Do you understand why the past had to stay buried? Blank is too reliant on blank. The town was built on death, on rituals disguised as tragedies, and it's been feeding on that ever since. So, Kozlovka is too reliant on symbiotic ergot. Oops. I can't grab the word Kozlovka. Okay, I gotta go back to the center. Wait. Okay. Maybe we should be the house husband for Rixie, who is a detective. We will take care of the cooking and cleaning. Yay! Kozlovka is too reliant on symbiotic ergot. The town was built on death and rituals disguised as tragedies. It has been feeding on that ever since. Do what you must. Casimir only confirmed what I was too scared to admit myself. The town is built on blood, and to an extent, the country of Zarnava. If we stop the process, people will starve. Can they just move? They can't move out of Kozlova to places with other food? I don't understand. But what's a measly few to sacrifice only every 50 years? It was a curse inherited by my family, but I've grown tired of the charades. I think in my heart I wanted someone to know. I won't stop you from doing what you think is right. I only wish my mother wouldn't need to know. Publish the article? Delete the evidence and burn the tree? I think I should probably publish the article as the most level-headed option. Burn the tree would be the second best option. I don't think we should delete the evidence. What do you guys think? You vote publish? I feel like the tree's not the problem. Yeah, let's publish it. Uh-oh. Admin office at Zarnava.gov. Detention notice. Unauthorized disclosure. Zarnava Internal Security has flagged you for unauthorized disclosure of classified materials. Oh no! I'm being persecuted! Your residence is under surveillance. Agents will arrive within 2 hours to take you into custody. Processing will occur at the National Center. 1 phone call is permitted. Remain at your registered residence until an agent arrives to avoid escalation. All right, so we got the ending where we go to fucking prison. Anyways, can we go back and see what the other endings are? Thank you for playing. This project was a labor of love, and we hope you enjoyed the experience. Your game is saved just before the last report. All right. So let's see what happens if we do the other two. So let's do thank you for the 7 streak Luigi man. Thank you so much. Alright, let's do, okay, here we go. So we have to fill in this last report, but let's do the one where we delete the evidence and see what happens. And then we'll do the burn the tree, which I think is probably gonna be the good ending. Yes, I look good in prison orange. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do delete the evidence first. Give you some time to think about it. Alright. Are you there? This is the mom. Are you there? Things are quiet. The fields are green again. The harvest looks like it'll be strong this year. My son hasn't said much, but he brushed it all off as a misunderstanding. Guess some things don't change, but I can't help but feel like there's still something wrong. I know you've not replied to my previous emails, but please give me a sign. Alright, so I guess we just assume that we let people die at the end there. Aw, thank you, Lucario. Alright, so let's just see what happens if we burn the tree. Well, I've only been going for 2 hours, you guys. Do you want to start a new game or do you want to end early today? What are your thinkings? Cause I'm down to sleep some more. Publishing it, jail. Deleting classified stuff, nah, you're good. I mean, I live at the end, but with the clean contents, I don't think so. Alright, so let's do this last one again. Do you guys think maybe I wouldn't have figured this all out if they hadn't published a wiki of their entire town? Do you think not publishing a wiki of the entire town was an option, you guys? More Rixie? I'll tell you guys the ideas I have for other games. That reminds me, I have to take a look at some of the games that were recommended to me in Marshmallow. Why would they not do that? I don't know. Kind of seems like it, took everything apart. Alright, burn the tree, burn the tree, burn the tree. Huh. What's this? Thank you for doing what I spent my whole life wishing I could do. But every time I tried, I thought of what dying would mean, and I faltered. I was too scared, but now I've lived a much longer life than I needed. If Kozlovska survives, I pray it remembers you more kindly than it will remember me, Lilia. Lilia, you killed so many people. Just because you wanted to live longer? So this all could have been solved by just burning the tree? Like, literally anybody could have burned the tree, and all it would have done was kill Lilia. They all did this to keep Babushka alive? What? Maybe I'm confused. Alright. That was fun. That was a fun, short little game. Alright, let's take a look. So first, let me look at my marshmallows, because there was a couple recommendations that got sent that I did not get the chance to look at. And then I will tell you guys some of the other ones that I have been looking at. Okay. So these ones are funny upcoming games. Okay, some of these might not be available yet. A puzzle game about forging paintings using newspaper cutouts. That seems pretty funny. That seems cute. Okay, these are upcoming games. These aren't games that are out yet, so I'm just looking. Prove you're human. This one seems interesting. You probably don't want to piss off the person you believe to be a witch. Oh yeah, true. Prove you're human. An AI dares to dream she is human. You have been hired to put her in her place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this kinky? Prove You're Human splits the main character in two, and you drew the short straw. You're the digital copy of a person who was paid to test a corporate product, but the product is convinced it's as human as you are. Spend your days in a comfortable virtual world. Learn more about Mesa, break her defenses, and eliminate her delusions. When you're not working, roam the land and capture your environment. Get to know the various employees working hard to ensure everything goes as smoothly as possible. Interesting. I don't know when this one's coming out. Planned release date to be announced. Okay. So those are the ones I got recommended, but those are coming up later. All right, so the ones that I was looking at playing. So I don't remember the name. Let me check. I forgot the name, but I know what I'm thinking of. It is... One second. Return of the Oberdin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So, Return of the... Okay, so Return of the Oberdin is... Alright, so it says Lost at Sea. 1803, the good ship, Oberdin. So then, in 1802, the merchant ship Oberdin set out from London for the Orient with over 200 tons of trade goods. 6 months later, it hadn't met its rendezvous point at the Cape of Good Hope and was declared lost at sea. Early this morning of October 14, 1807, the Oberdin drifted into port at Falmouth with damaged sails and no visible crew. As insurance investigator for East India Company's London office, dispatch immediately to Falmouth, find means to board the ship, and prepare an assessment of the damages. Return of the Oberdin is a first-person mystery adventure based on exploration and logical deduction. And so, basically, it's a similar thing where you have to look through clues and documents to like figure out what happened. It also has a kind of a similar art style to this one. Everything's kind of looks like an engraving or like very like. Normally, I'd be pretty put off by that art style, but I think that this one could be an interesting one. And then the other one, one of the other ones I was looking at is called, why am I getting Love Shop Simulator as a freaking recommended, and it's like an AI generated lady. Okay, sorry. The other one, which is also kind of, also similar to this one, is called The Root Trees Are Dead. The Root Trees Are Dead. The year is 1998. A private jet belonging to the Root Tree Corporation has crashed. On it were the Root Tree sisters and their parents. Combined, they are worth over $1 billion. Now, due to the eccentricities of their great-great-grandfather Elias, their money must be redistributed to the rest of the family. But who's actually a blood relative? That's where you come in. Armed only with the power of your mighty dial-up modem, you'll scour for photos, books, articles, and other evidence. Then you'll make connections and deductions based on the family relationships you uncover. With every spot on the tree to fill in correctly, the names and photos left in your possession will have fewer and fewer places to go, but the evidence will also be harder and more obscure to find. Yeah. Did I ever play Blueprints? No, but I think that one came up as a recommendation. Sorry, I just started playing because that one came up as a recommendation under this game. Welcome to Mount Holly, the mystery manor with shifting rooms. In Blueprints, you embark on a genre-defying experience filled with a unique mix of mystery, strategy, and puzzles that weave together to create an unpredictable journey. Will your explorative steps lead you to the rumored Room 46? So this one also is got like puzzles and shit, right? Is this like more of an escape room, or is this similar to the ones that I've been talking about? This one's got more of like a 3D look to it too. That one's fun, but it's lengthy. I wonder how long the root trees one is. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Do you think I should start a new game today? It's like always it's changing escape room. I feel like the root trees one would be a closer vibe to this one. If we wanted one to follow right up. But I could think about doing the blueprints one after. I don't know how long this one is. I don't know, the root trees one does interest me, actually. I'm just debating whether to start it now or... I mean, I've been going for 2 hours, which is kind of short, but also, like, not crazy short. So I'm just debating whether to end now and save it for next week, or to start now. I'm just worried people will miss it if I start now, that's the thing. I don't want people to, like, be left out. I don't know. Maybe there's something else we can do in the interim, in the meantime. Like, I wonder if there's, like, a shorter game. Like, a short, like, 1 hour game. Like, 1 or 2, kind of like this one. Like, 1 or 2 hours that we could bang out. Let me look at... Here, let me look at some of the other logic games that I noted down. Wrapping up now and giving you some more rest. You stream so much for us, I don't want you to burn out. I mean, I could definitely handle, like, at least another couple hours. This Her Story one, how long does that one? Her Story, how long? Her Story game. Beating the main story of Her Story takes about 2.5 hours. If you want to uncover all the clips and see every aspect, it'll take around 4 hours.
Definitely underscore
Hi.
Underscore next.
Definitely not on. No, I am not your mommy. I hope you're doing okay. Average time for testers 2 to 3 hours to complete. Time to 100% 6 to 7 hours. What do you guys think? Do you think I could do this one that's like about 2.5 hours? Wife? I just met you. No. The Case of the Golden Idol. That one might be longer. Thank you for the burger. Do you want to go 3 more hours? I don't know if I want to go 3 more hours. I did sleep really long though, so I'm not necessarily like too tired. Maybe we can speedrun it, I don't know. So the Her Story one, it's an interactive movie is what they call it, but I think, let me see. A woman is interviewed, I've seen this, I've heard of this game before. A woman is interviewed 7 times by the police. Search the video database. Explore hundreds of authentic clips to discover her story in this groundbreaking and award-winning narrative game. Her story sits you in front of a mothballed desktop computer that's logged into a police database of video footage. The footage covers 7 interviews from 1994 in which a British woman is interviewed about her missing husband. Explore the database by typing search terms. Remains of Edith Finch is on discount. Is that a long game or a short game? Wait. I don't know if this one fits the vibe for right now. But good to know that. I'll pick it up though for the future. Oh, it's about the same. It's an hour and a half to 2 hours. Here, let me see. If it's that short, maybe I will do it then. Just 2 to 3 hours. The average playthrough of the main story is just under 2 hours. Okay, that might be better then. Ooh, Marcus, ooh. That might be better then. It's on sale. That kind of does sound pretty good. Let me read the thing here. A collection of strange tales about a family in Washington State. As Edith, you explore the colossal Finch house, searching for stories as she explores her family history and tries to figure out why she's the last one of her family left alive. Each story you find lets you experience the life of a new family member on the day of their death, with stories ranging from the distant past to the present day. The gameplay and tone of the stories are varied as the Finches themselves. The only constant are that each is played from a first-person perspective, and that each story ends with a family member's death. Ultimately, it's a game about what it feels like to be humbled and astonished by the vast and noble world around us. Is it a puzzle game or is it like it's a walking simulator? I don't like walking simulator games, I'm sorry. If there's no puzzles to solve, then I'm not really interested actually, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like walking simulators. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'll just wrap up for now, and we'll just figure it out next week. I'm having too much of a debate with myself, I think. Unfortunately, yeah. Ooh, mango. Alright. Oof, 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 oof. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think. Oh no! Don't be sad. Please don't be sad. I don't know if there's another option, but I just don't. I feel like the Her Story one's too long. Hi, Osame. Hi. I finished the game and I'm debating what to do next. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do next. I don't know if there's another game that's good to play. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna react to videos. I don't really do reaction. No, I don't do that. I don't really even have anything to chat about because I just my life is boring. So, I will laugh too easily. That is true. Pudding. Da, pudding. I do like that commercial. I don't know. Is there just something we can chill out with? I could try that Clues by Sam game that pissed me off the last time I played it. But I could try to redeem myself with it, I guess. That's the other logic game that I was thinking about. All right, let's try that. 1 second. Yeah, I don't want to get tilted, but I'm just kind of I'm kind of tilted in general with life, so. I'm gonna set up my thing to play that. Give me a second. we go. Okay, give me a second. We can chill out with some logic puzzles. I changed the stream title. I don't have a clever stream title. I'm just gonna put Clues by Sam. I really don't have a clever stream title. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me grab the window capture. Maybe we can have fun. Maybe we can have fun with this. All right. Thank you for the burgers. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you. Okay, I just won't answer it if it's too personal, so you can ask it, but I'm not gonna answer it. Blue's Clues, watch along. I think that's too a little too juvenile for me. What does it mean to be an adult? It's for a college survey. To be an adult is to be above the age of 18 or above, I guess. That's what, I mean, I know that's like a very robot coded answer, but I am a robot, and that is my answer. To be an adult is to be 18 years or older. Okay, let me put chat up. Okay. And turn some music on. Turn the music down a little bit. Oh wait, that's me. I almost turned myself down. Okay. Turn the music down a little bit, just so it doesn't interfere too much. Okay. So, let me zoom in. Well, I won't zoom in because I want you to be able to see the whole thing. Okay. So, it starts from here. Rose the fish. There are exactly 2 innocents in between Vince and Zach. I choose Tom. That's not how it works. So if you don't know how it works, you start with 1 clue, and then you should be able to identify who the perpetrators of whatever crime. Oh, why can't I scroll? Oh, why can't I scroll? I can't do anything. What's going on? Give me a second. It's frozen. The page is frozen. The whole page is frozen. The whole tab is frozen. Okay, there we go. There we go. It unfroze. Okay. Alright, I think it's fixed. Alright, so. There are exactly 2 innocents between Vance and Zach. Yeah, Vince and Zach. Vince. There's Vince, and Zach is here. Okay, so then that would be... Wait, how do I... I might need some... Okay, how to play. Wait. I guess I clicking, I guess clicking means I'm saying they're innocent, right? I don't know that, I know how to play, but I don't know. I mean, I understand the concepts of the game, but I don't know how to tap on a suspect to choose if they're innocent or criminal. Okay, there we go. Alright, I understand now. Alright, going back. Alright, so then Will innocent and Xena innocent. Alright. Will says it's nuts the criminals are actually it's nuts that the criminals actually restored our forest. Xena says Anna is one of the 3 criminals in column A. Alright, Anna is a criminal. Alright, Anna says Pip is one of 3 criminals above Vince. Pip is one of 3. Okay. Anna says there's 3 criminals in column A, and she says there's 3 criminals above Vince. So we know Vince is innocent. There's an odd number of innocents neighboring Dennis. Okay, and then we also know that Pip is a criminal. Exactly 2 of the 5 criminals neighboring Mary are above Xena. Alright, so let's take a look at these. There's an odd number of innocents neighboring Dennis. Odd number of innocents. So there's 1 or 3, right? Okay. And then exactly 2 of the 5 criminals neighboring Mary are above Xena. Alright. Exactly 2 of the 5 criminals neighboring Mary are above Xena. So this is Mary. Here's 1 criminal that's neighboring her. And then 2 of them are up here, which means only one of these is gonna be a criminal. And one of these is gonna be innocent. Now, ooh, wait, but 2 of these are also neighboring Dennis. Okay, so there's an odd number of innocents neighboring Dennis. So if these 2 are criminals, then these 3 are innocent. If these 2 are criminals, then one of these is still a criminal, I think. Wait. Innocent, criminal. Innocent, or all of these are criminals. Same thing if it's this one and this one. Oh, there's 3 criminals above. Wait, there's also 3 criminals above Vince. So, okay, let's put this all together. Exactly 2 of the criminals neighboring Mary are above Xena. Oh, above Xena. Wait, I read that wrong. Exactly 2 of the 5 criminals neighboring Mary are above Xena. Oh, I mixed that all up. Okay. This is Xena. So, exactly 2 of the criminals neighboring Mary are above Xena. Exactly 2 of the 5. So, when they say above Xena, do they mean... I guess they mean in her column, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense, because otherwise all of them would be above. Okay, that changes things. Exactly 2 of the 5 criminals neighboring Mary are above Xena. Do you guys understand how this game works? I hope you guys understand. Alright, so there's 5 criminals, so one of these is innocent. No, one of these is innocent. Alright. So let's think. If these 2... Okay. If these 2 are criminals. Let's say these 2 are criminals. Then... I feel like the music is almost distracting me. I'm gonna turn it down on my... If these 2 are criminals, then that means that this one has to be innocent. Which means... Okay, okay, we got three issues here. We've got Mary has 5 criminals neighboring her. Okay? Mary has 5 criminals neighboring her. There's 2 criminals above Xena who are also neighboring Mary. And Dennis also has either 1 or 3 innocents surrounding him. Okay. So let's say the 5. Okay, so let's say the 5 criminals surrounding Mary are these 2 and these 2. That wouldn't work because that's impossible because these 2 can't both be criminals. So we can eliminate that configuration. So if it's these 2 and these 2, right? If it's these 2 and these 2, then this one's got to be innocent. These 2 and this one's got to be innocent. All right, let's see. These 2 and these 2. So this one's a criminal in this scenario. So this one can't be a criminal. This one has to be innocent. So it would this configuration work? Oh wait, no, never mind. I can't, wait. These 2 and these, I said these 2 and these 2, not these 2 and these 2. Okay, these 2 and these 2. This one is much more easy than the ones we played before. You think? I think the one we played before is easier. Okay. This is very mathematical. So if it's these 2 and these 2, then this one has to be innocent. And this one has to be innocent. So then either these are all criminals, or innocent, or 3 of these are innocent. All right, are there any clues we're missing here? Anna is one of 3 criminals. Okay, no, we've finished this off. There are exactly 2 innocents between Vince and Zach. We got that. There's an odd number of innocents. Pip is one of the 3 criminals. There's gotta be a way that we can prove somebody here is innocent. So we know that these 2 can't both be. These 2 can't both be criminals. So okay. Let me see. No, you can't. You only get their thing once you've eliminated them. Like once you've determined their status. Okay, let's see. So this is a possibility. This one and this one. Now, let's see. Is this one? Ooh, wait. This one? These 2 being the criminal I don't think it's possible. Because if these 2 are the criminal, then the only other options are these 2 and these 2. Oh wait, these 2 and these 2 might be a possibility. Wait. These 2 and these 2. Well, these 2 can't be it. So it's this one and this one. Then this one would be innocent. These 2 would be criminals. And all 3 of these would be innocent. Okay, that is a possibility though. All right, let's look. Maybe I think I'm pretty sure every possible configuration might end up with this one innocent. But let's try. Let's say it's these 2 and these 2. So if it's these 2 and these 2, then this one's innocent. This one's innocent. Okay, never mind. I think that's also possible. And then, what are the other options? If it's these 2 and these 2, these 2 and these 2. Oh, I missed this. Exactly 2 of the criminals neighboring Mary are above Xena. Oh, never mind. I didn't miss that. Never mind. I had that already. That's what I've been doing this whole time. There's an odd number of innocents neighboring Dennis. They're exactly... Okay, I did that already. We could determine another one who is 100% innocent. Yes. I don't think we know for a fact that Dennis is innocent, though. All right. So here are the possible configurations. All right. The possible configurations are these two and these two. Okay? These two and these two. Is it possible for it to be these two and these two? It might be. These two and these two. Wait, okay, so these two and these two, these two and these two, these two and these two, and then these two and these two, these two and these two, I think. These two and these two? Wait, no matter what combination, this one's guilty. I just realized, no matter what the combination is, this one's always guilty. All right. Criminal! What? Only one of the 3 criminals neighboring Nick is in column C. All right, we finally made progress. I just realized the chicken's always guilty. He almost had me with his innocent look. The little chicken. Thank you for the burgers. Only one of the 3 criminals neighboring Nick is in column C. Okay, so we got Nick. So Nick has 3 criminals neighboring him, including this one. Neither Emma or Dennis are mentioned. Yes, because they weren't part of that whole configuration. So, but we're gonna start spreading out. Okay. So Nick has 3 criminals surrounding him. And one of them, only one of them, is in column C. So if only one of them is in column C, it can't be these 2, right? It can't be these 2. And we know that 2 of the criminals surrounding Mary are here. So, in that means that he must be a criminal. Nick must be a criminal. Correct. Tom has exactly 3 criminal neighbors. Okay. Tom has exactly 3 criminal neighbors. So, only one of these is innocent then, right? Oh, actually, sorry. There's one here too. All right. Okay. Tom has exactly 3 criminal neighbors. Okay. Only one of the criminals neighboring Nick, of the 3 criminals neighboring Nick, is in column C. And we know that there's 3 criminals neighboring Tom. Now, Nick and Tom share these neighbors. So, Nick and Tom share these neighbors. We know that... Let's think. Only one... Okay. So we've got 3. Let's return to Mary. We have these 3. We know one of these has to be a criminal. And one of these has to be a criminal. But we don't know which yet. One of these has to be a criminal, and one of these has to be a criminal. Now, one of these also has to be a criminal. One of these also has to be a criminal. Okay. Now, Tom has exactly 3 criminal neighbors. So let's think. So let's start thinking of configurations. Let's say all 3 of these are criminals. Okay? Let's say all 3 of these are criminals. If all 3 of these are criminals, so Mary, Nick, and Olive, which we know Nick is one. All right? So that means That means this one's innocent and this one's innocent. That also means that this one's innocent. Let me think. One, two, wait. No, that can't be the case. Only one of the three neighbors neighboring Nick is in column C. Never mind, so these don't have to be criminals. Wait. Mary could still be a criminal. Mary could still be a criminal, actually. Okay, so if these are both criminals, then these are both innocent. If these are both criminals, and then these are both innocent. Criminal, innocent. That can't be because these two would both have to be criminals. Uma and Olive are innocent? You think so? So it can't be, this cannot be the configuration. It can't be Mary, Nick, Olive. Because that would make sense. Okay. So let's try Tom and Olive. Wait, okay, let's do all the ones that would satisfy both of these. So let's say it's Nick, Olive, and Uma. The ones that you just said are innocent. Wait, because of what Rose says? There are exactly two innocents in between Vance and Zach. Vince and Zach. Vince and Zach, not Vince and Ike. Alright. So, yeah. Olive and Uma. So if Olive and Uma are both criminals, that means that Zach is innocent. That also means that Mary is innocent. It also means that Hope and Ike are innocent. And it also means that Tom is innocent. But that would mean that these two are both criminals, which is not possible either. So Olive and Uma being the criminals doesn't work. Mary and Olive being the criminals doesn't work. Now, let's see if we can eliminate Olive. So Mary and Olive doesn't work. Uma and Olive doesn't work. Okay. So actually, Uma and Olive wasn't going to work anyways because one of them has to be in column C. One of them has to be in column C. None of these was going to work anyway. I'm so stupid. Neither of those was going to work. So it has to be... Okay, so let's say it's Hope. Let's say it's Hope and Mary. If it's Hope and Mary... that wouldn't work because then Tom would have to be innocent and both of these would have to be guilty, right? Oh, never mind. One of these could be, never mind, I'm stupid. Okay. So let's say it's Hope and Mary. No, wait, Hope and Mary, wait. Let's say it's Hope. Yeah, sorry. If it's Hope and Mary, then if those are criminals, then these two are innocent. Criminal, innocent. And these would both have to be innocent too, I think. Or both guilty. We can declare Zach as innocent. See the clue. No, we don't want to guess. No, we shouldn't guess anything. If we guess, we lose. We can figure this out with mathematics, you guys. Please. Exactly 2 of the criminals above neighboring Mary are above Xena. I think we knew that already, though. So if Hope and Mary are... I don't know if we can eliminate that. All right, we can't eliminate Hope and Mary being guilty. Can we eliminate Tom and Mary being guilty? If Tom and Mary were guilty, then all these bitches would have to be innocent. And if all these bitches are innocent, then Zach is guilty. Now, if all these bitches are innocent, one of these has to be guilty too. I don't think there's any contradictions there. So it could be Hope and Mary. It could be Tom and Mary. Now, what if it's Tom and Uma? If it's Tom and Uma, then Mary's innocent. If it's Tom and Uma, all these bitches are innocent. So this bitch is innocent, this bitch is innocent, this bitch is innocent, and this bitch is innocent. That's possible also. If it's Tom and Uma. Now if it's Tom and Olive. Wait, Tom and Uma. Oh, okay, yeah, then Zach would have to be guilty too, but that's fine. That's not a problem. Then Mary would have to be innocent too. Okay. You saved 10,000 points! Does that mean Dr. Fish is gonna do the puzzle? I guess that means Dr. Fish is gonna do the puzzle, right? It's up to you, though. Okay, no worries. Whatever you'd like to do with your points is up to you. But thank you for collecting so many points. All right. So, guys, do you understand what I'm doing? Do you understand how this puzzle works? Is it like too crazy? You can't imagine how many criminals there would be. I don't think they tell you. I think you have to figure it out. You have to figure it out. Once I get another 500, wear the banana. Okay. So I think I have all of the clues considered. Okay. Wait, it can't be... I just realized, wait, it can't be Olive and Uma. It has to be either... Here are our options. Hope and Ike. If it's Hope and Ike, then... one of these also has to be guilty. Because it says there's an odd number of innocents neighboring Dennis. So if it's Hope and Ike... Wait a second. Tom has exactly 3 criminal neighbors. So the options for Tom... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2... Wait. They have to include Tom. So 1, 2, 3... Which we already said wouldn't work. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, sorry. This one won't work. Oh, okay, so it can't be this one. And it can't be this one. Because that's gonna leave him with too many neighbors. So it has to be 1, 2... And it can't be this one either. I think. Can't be that one either. So it can't be this one. It can't be this one. It can't be this one. So it has to be... Am I stupid? Can't be this one. Can't be this one. Can't be this one. It could be this one. I think it has to. I think Zach has to be a criminal. No worries, nothing. Bye bye. Thank you for the hydrate. I think Zach has to be a criminal. Zach has to be a criminal. Because if any more than one of these, if any more than one of these is a criminal, then there's not going to be anybody in column C. But if he's a criminal, then we can have exactly one of these be criminals and one of these be criminals. I think so. I think Zach is a criminal. I think I'm right. Because if it's these, then there's nobody in column C. Somebody has to be in column C. One of these has to be a criminal. Tom or Hope has to be a criminal. And once you have that, only one of these can be a criminal. Only one. Which means Tom's third criminal has to be Zach. All right. Yes! All right! We're making progress. Zach, exactly 2 of Hope's 4 criminal neighbors. Also neighbor Tom. Okay. Exactly 2 of Hope's 4 criminal neighbors, also neighbor Tom. Where's Hope? Okay, so Hope has 4 criminal neighbors and 2 of them neighbor Tom. Where's Tom? Here's Tom, okay. So, Hope has 4 criminal neighbors and 2 of them neighbor Tom, which means Mary and Olive, one of them has to be. I think. Oh, wait, sorry, 2 of them. 2 of them do. Yes. So either Mary or Olive has to be. Either Mary or Olive has to be criminal, but we don't know who yet. Thinking far ahead on minimal evidence. I mean, I have a sufficient evidence. The thing I got pissed about the last time I played this game was that I made a decision that apparently I didn't have enough evidence for, and the game failed me based on that, even though I made the right choice. Now technically I made the right choice based on luck, but I don't know. It pissed me off because I felt like I got the right answer, and even if I got it based on luck, I just still get credit. But I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong way of thinking of things. So we're gonna redeem ourselves today. We're gonna have all the evidence for every answer, and then maybe I can play this game more because I do like this game. All right. So we know if one of these has to be guilty, and one of these has to be guilty. One of these has to be guilty, and one of these has to be guilty. So if it's Mary and Hope, then all of these would have to be innocent, and that's impossible. So it's not Mary and Hope. If it's Hope and Olive, then Uma has to be innocent. Wait. If it's Hope and Olive, never mind. Then Uma's innocent and Mary's innocent. If it's Hope and Olive, wait, then one of these. Okay, wait. 4. Okay, Hope has 4 criminal neighbors. 1, 2. Okay, let's see. 2 of them neighbor Tom. Wait. So, okay, 2 of them neighbor Tom, and Nick is one of them. So, yeah, one of these has to be guilty. But only one of them. Olive is guilty in a lot of configurations. She is, but we can't know for sure. We can't base it on a guess. Even an educated guess. We have to be sure. So only one of these can be guilty. So let's say Olive is guilty, okay? What does that change? If Olive is guilty, then Mary's innocent. Okay. Which means that, and then Uma is also innocent. Now, if Olive is guilty, then either Hope or Tom has to be guilty. And if Olive is guilty, then Hope has... Oh, if Olive is guilty, then Hope has one more criminal surrounding her. That is either Ike, Emma, or Bunny. Which is fine. Okay. Now, if Mary is guilty... If Mary is guilty, then Olive and Uma are innocent. Wait. Wait. Let me go back to Olive. If Olive is guilty, then Mary and Uma are innocent. Hope still has one more criminal, which could be Ike, Emma, and Bunny. And then Nick has one more criminal, which could be Tom or Hope. But let's think about this. So let's think about this further, because if Olive is guilty and Tom is guilty, Wait. Okay, wait. Hope has 4 criminal neighbors. Okay, I got this. Hope has 4 criminal neighbors. Okay, so Dennis has either 1 or 3 innocents. All right. So let's say Hope, the most guilty that she could put next to Dennis is 2. But that if she does that, that would leave him with 2 innocents, which doesn't make sense. So we know that she only is gonna put only one of these is gonna be guilty, I think. Which we already know that Mary and Olive one of them has to be guilty. So we know that 2 of these are in. Wait. Oh wait, but she could also be guilty. Wait, I might be stupid. Okay. I might be stupid. Wait. Okay. Wait. One of these. We're gonna solve this, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Because we have to include Hope in Dennis's equation. All right. Let's say Hope is guilty. Okay, I'm so close to a breakthrough here. So we know she can't add. We know she can't add 2, or can she? She can't. Well, she can't because she only has to add 1. Okay, so if she adds 1. Let's think. If she adds 1, then he has 3 innocents. If she adds 1, which she has to only add 1, she can only add 1. To Dennis. So if she adds 1, that's 3 innocents. Now if she is also guilty, then that leaves 2 innocents, which is not even. Which means she has to be innocent. She has to be innocent because she needs to be one of the 3. So I'm confident saying Hope is innocent. No! What? No, that's not true! No, you're wrong! I have enough evidence! Fuck you! Fuck you, game! Fuck you! This is what pissed me off last time. Am I wrong? Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Yes, she can! Yes, she can! Why? Am I wrong? This is what I don't like about this game. Because instead of just punishing you for wrong answers, they're punishing you for wrong logic. But I believe I'm right. believe. Okay, guys, let me go through the logic again. We know that Hope shares 2 criminal neighbors with Tom. We also know that she has 4 criminal neighbors. Okay? We know... Okay, maybe I did get it wrong. Wait, let me think. No, she has exactly 2. No. She shares exactly 2. I didn't get it wrong. Listen. Exactly 2, which Nick is already one of them. So she can't have both of these. She can't have both of these be guilty. She can't have both of these be guilty. Let me fucking think. She can't have both of these be guilty. One of them has to be guilty. Okay? One of them has to be guilty. And if she has 4 criminal neighbors, then once one of these is guilty, she still has one that has to be... She still has one of these... Oh, no! I think I know what I got wrong. Dennis could also be one of her criminal neighbors. I think that's what I got wrong. Dennis could also be one of her criminal neighbors. I didn't think about that. Which would leave Bunny, Emma, and Ike as innocent. I give up. I give up. I already lost. Alright, guys. I'm gonna call it here. Let's find someone to raid. I'm gonna raid Rihanna. Thank you, everybody. I don't deserve those burgers. I'm not smart enough. Alright, goodbye, you guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kex. Thank you, Toaster. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Dodo Dang. Thank you, Pikachu King. I need to go back to sleep, you guys. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Lurkers. Kiss. Bye-bye.